Not only are we getting a new Saiyan for the Dragon Ball Super movie, but we're also getting a brand new Saiyan from the Dragon Ball Legends video game, which will come out this summer. The trailer for that was just released this week, and you'll notice that he does seem to have some similarities to the movie villain. However, it's pretty clear that they're not the same guy. However, I have a theory that it's possible that they could actually be coming to Earth together, and this could be like the resurrection and invasion of Ancient Saiyans coming to Earth. Now, if you've ever seen Dragon Ball Absalon done by Melavelli here on YouTube, who's a friend of mine, he has his story where Saiyans invade Earth. And I think it's highly possible here that in this movie, we're actually going to get something very similar to Melavelli's Dragon Ball Absalon story. Now, we don't have any details for the movie yet, what it's about. We don't really have too many details about the new Saiyan from the Dragon Ball Legends game either, but as I'm starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together, this is seemingly more and more of a possibility. This character design was from Akira Toriyama himself, and as you can see, the armor on this guy, the clothing, it looks different than the guy from the movie, as well as the eyes are black here, whereas in the movie they are yellow. But at the end of this little Dragon Ball Legends trailer, as it zooms in on his eye does seem to turn yellow as well. I don't know if that means anything or if they just did that as some kind of cool special effect. But look at them side by side. I mean, they do look very, very similar. Could this be some kind of Ancient Saiyan transformation? Very well, possibly could be. Now, if you take a look at them side by side, it's very clear here that they're wearing different styles of armor. The wrist pads are different, the waist is different. The guy from the movie has like fur, whereas the guy on the left from the Dragon Ball Legends game does not. He seems to have like more high-tech kind of armor. And regarding this armor, it actually does look very, very similar to Cabba's. As you can see, their waist, like their belt, and those little flaps of gear or clothing, whatever you want to call it, coming down from the belt is exactly the same as Cabba. And so that might make you think that this guy is from Universe 6, but as you can see here from Vegeta, he says, oh yeah, now that you mention it, that outfit resembles the style Saiyans had before they became part of Frieza's army. So this is telling you that this guy is an Ancient Saiyan from Universe 7, and you know he's from Universe 7 because he has a tail, and the Saiyans from Universe 6 do not have tails. So this guy is an Ancient Saiyan from Universe 6, and my theory as to who the villain was, or at least the enemy from the movie, is also an Ancient Saiyan. I did an entire video explaining and talking about this, how I thought that it's like pretty much like the very first Saiyan. And if it's not the very first Saiyan, it's definitely an Ancient Saiyan. That is practically a certainty based on all the information that's given. Now, the real question remains, how in the hell are these guys coming back? Are they wished back? Is this part of what happens at the end of Dragon Ball Super? Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow, but my guess is that it's going to be something about the story in the movie. Somebody's going to either wish them back using the Dragon Balls or use some kind of technology to resurrect them or something like that. And from the movie, we only see Goku and this one Saiyan. We don't see anybody else. We don't see Vegeta or Gohan or Piccolo or anybody else from the movie trailer, or at least that's just a teaser. But very well, this new Saiyan from the Legends game could be going up against Vegeta, and we could actually have all the Saiyans from Earth on Universe 7 actually fighting this group of Ancient Saiyans. Just the real question is, how do they get resurrected? Now, of course, this is all theory and speculation, guys, just based on the information that we have so far, but it does add up and make sense, except for the fact that we don't know how they get resurrected. But I do love this story, this concept that basically you're gonna have the Z fighters, or you call them the super fighters now, all going up against a group of Saiyans. Something like the Saiyan saga with Vegeta and Nappa invading Earth. I mean, that was one of my favorite arcs. I mean, it was amazing, but to have something like that again, but with more Saiyans, and also Vegeta is on the good side now, it could be actually freaking amazing. Now, it looks like these guys have some kind of different transformation that's not confirmed yet, but that yellow eye is not typical Saiyan. And that to me means that this is some kind of different transformation. Also, the guy from the movie has all this like green aura. He almost looks like he has a legendary form, and he buffs up. Like almost positive this guy's a legendary form. Why do his eyes look like that? Is that just the art, or is this something new? Is this some kind of new or ancient transformation that maybe, you know, pure-blooded Saiyans from the past were able to achieve? That we'll have to find out. As we get more information and a trailer, we'll get lots of details that we can start talking about the movie some more. But this is, with what we have so far, an idea that I wanted to present to you guys that I think it very well could be the Earth Saiyans versus these Ancient Saiyans. And it could just be an all-out Saiyan war. And it would be amazing. Now, the only thing is, how can anybody go up against Goku with Ultra Instinct? Why is Goku smiling? Why is he happy? That may have to do with very well like how they're resurrected. I mean, maybe Goku doesn't think this guy's that strong because he's just some old school Saiyan, and then maybe he gets very surprised. But nobody can fight against Ultra Instinct. It's just way too OP unless they have Ultra Instinct themselves, or they're like, maybe a God of Destruction could. But I don't think that this guy can do either of those, or he is either of those. So I don't know how they're going to be a threat to Goku whatsoever, but somehow the writers will figure out a way to make him a challenge for Goku and the rest of the company. I'm excited to see how he can do that, like what this form is. Is it like legendary god form? I mean, that would be pretty freaking amazing, and that would be really strong. So if it's like legendary form like Broly's on top of, you know, some god form as well, and this guy could be a total freaking beast. I mean, imagine Kale with Super Saiyan God or Ultra Instinct or something. I mean, she'd be completely unstoppable. And that could be the power scale for this guy. So we'll find out more information soon. Just want to drop this nugget in for you guys. And tomorrow is the big day, ladies and gentlemen, the final episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm happy and I'm sad at the same time. It's been a nice long run. I have so many emotions going through me right now, but I'll talk more about that tomorrow. All right, fellas, have a good one. Have a good weekend. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Peace.